Hi, it's Dorothy Guining with Scrapbooking Quebec. In this video, I'm going to share the layouts I created in January and February 2025. I created 35 pages with the kit I put together at the beginning of January, along with two Mercy Tiara kits, Winter Glow and Fabulous. Layouts with process videos will be listed and linked in the description box. And without further ado, let's get started. And the first 4 pages I'm going to show you, I created with Stampin' Up's Floral Delight Suite. This came out in January 2025. So this one here, I did create it as a single page layout. Those flowers that you see, kind of the border underneath the two photos, I created that with some dies that coordinate with this paper collection. There were stamps as well, but I only used the dies. I'm pointing out to the top of the page as well. I have a few of those flowers peeking out. Those alphas are an alpha set from Stampin' Up as well, a die set. Here is the page 2 I created to coordinate with it. I'm showing you I created a little flap. These are all wallet size photos. These are travel photos. So when I create travel pages, I like to add lots of photos because I tend to take lots of photos on vacation and I don't want to make 5 albums for one trip. So I typically try to pack on the photo. So if one page has 1 or 2 photos, the other one typically has a lot of photos. Here's another one I created with that Floral Delight suite. This one I created it as a double page spread. I used those same dies. I'm pointing out those florals and leaves as well, but I did bring in some other dies as well, including those globes, which are from Elizabeth Craft Designs, those alphas, and the little airplane there are both from Tim Holtz, and the larger circles are from Stampin' Up. They are called deckled circles. Now we're going to change collections. The next one is Stampin' Up's Mediterranean Blooms paper pack. Now this one really surprised me because it was the paper pack that scared me the most at the beginning of January, but it was the one I had the most fun with. I ended up making 10 pages and I used the Stampin' Up Country Woods paper pack with each one of these layouts I'm going to share with you. So this one is a double page spread. You can see I cut out a lot of that fruit there. On this page, I cut out some lemons and some oranges, all from the paper. I basically fussy cut that, and you're going to see it throughout all the pages I created with this Mediterranean Blooms. I did a lot of fussy cutting for my embellishments. This paper was super, super bold, which is kind of why it scared me, but it did pair well with that Country Woods paper pack from Stampin' Up, and I had a lot of fun with it. So here are another 2 pages I created with it. So this one here, I didn't emphasize the blue, which is so prominent in this Mediterranean Blooms collection, so it really created kind of a different look. You can see I also incorporated that wood grain paper from the Country Woods, and basically again a double page spread filled up with photos, travel photos, and a lot of fussy cutting with that fruit for the embellishments. This one here is going to be a double page spread as well. All of these pages, by the way, I documented my time in Nice, France. It was perfect for those photos. So this one here, I did it on YouTube, so it will be listed and linked below. Once again, a multi-photo layout documenting travel photos here. So a nice wide border on the left, and then kind of a page mat that spans to the right with a lot of smaller photos. Now I'm showing you another page. Now this one here is going to be the very same page design that I just showed you, only I flipped it. The wide border is on the right instead of the left, but everything else is pretty much the same. And I did switch up the paper a bit. The other one had kind of a blue tile border. This one has a border with a lot of fruit, so it does change up the look a bit. Anyway, same design, I just basically flipped it. I think I have 2 more pages from this Mediterranean Blooms here. You're going to see that in a minute. Once again, another double page spread. So this one, very blue, that kind of soft peach or coral, or I'm not sure what color it is actually, is from that Country Woods paper pack as well. I just showed you I used a flip flap for one of those photos there. Inside, is a photo and some journaling, and on top is an embellishment. Those are Flip Flaps. It's a product that was carried over to Stampin' Up! From Close to My Heart. It's a way of adding extra photos on a page. You will see it on one of my other layouts a bit later on in this process. Now we're changing collections. The next 7 pages I created with the Mercy Tiara Kits Winter Glow collection. This one had a lot of Echo Park paper collections from different winter collections from Echo Park Paper, along with a bit of Simple Story. So what you see here is a lot of Echo Park paper. The page you see on the right, I did that one on YouTube, so it will be listed and linked below. And I'm just digging in the pile of layouts beside me because one of the pages I showed you, that one there, it is the very same page design, but with different colors. It really looks different. So I love repeating the same design. I find it's really fun. You can change up the looks by either flipping the design or using different material and photos. Anyway, another one here, a double page layout. This one I did on YouTube as well, so it will be listed and linked below. This one, again, a lot of Echo Park paper material. And basically I just created a simple border that spanned across the 2 pages, along with a photo mat that spanned across the 2 pages, 2 main embellishment clusters and kitty corners. It's a real easy page design. And I did add on that one a little third hint of an embellishment cluster, which created a visual triangle. This is from the very same Mercy Tiara Kits Winter Glow collection, but the look is really different. This paper here is from the Simple Stories. I think it's called Vintage Fresh Snow collection, something like that. It's a new Simple Stories collection from this year. It really has a layered look, but I added more layers on top of the layered look paper already, and that's what I'm pointing out there. This really created a different look from my style, but I had a lot of fun creating it. And there's the page 2 I created to coordinate with it. I kept it super simple because the page on the left is so incredibly decorated. All I added for embellishments on the right was one simple border sticker from a sticker sheet. This is the last one I created with Winter Glow. So this is just a single page layout. And basically I'm showing you I did a little flip in there. Inside there is some hidden journaling. And I did a quilting technique, and I also added sequins all around the inner block there as well. So that video will be listed and linked below. Now we're going to change collections, and the next 6 pages I created with the Mercy Tiara Kits Fabulous Kit, which was from February 2025. This one here, I did it on YouTube, so it will be listed and linked below. This one here, there's a lot of material from Bea Valent's sketchbook collection. And I also have a giant doily there. That's what I'm showing you right there. That's actually what dictated my design. There were 2 doilies in that fabulous kit, huge 10-inch doilies. I absolutely love them. And the embellishments on this page, I did die cut the leaves, but the flowers are from Simple Stories. Here's the page I created to coordinate with it. Pretty simple, just a row of photos. I'm pointing out that doily there. The part that I didn't use on the left page, I incorporated it as a base layer for the embellishment cluster on the right page, and then just added a few more embellishments on top of it, and it made a quick and simple page. Now I'm going to show you another layout I created with this fabulous collection. I did this not long ago on YouTube. I created it as a single page layout, and in that video I also did a bit of punch art. I created that basket there with some simple shapes, so I talk all about that in the video. Now this one here works as a single page layout, but it easily stretches into a double page spread, and that's what I'm showing you right there. I just basically extended that blue mat across the 2 pages, added some photos and one main embellishment cluster, creating a visual triangle. But again, that page works well alone, but it's super, super easy to stretch into a double page spread. Now I'm going to show you 2 more pages that I created, the last 2, with the Mercy Tiara Kits Fabulous collection. The paper on the pages I just showed you, by the way, was all from Bea Valent's sketchbook collection. This one here, again, with the Fabulous collection, but it's more with Simple Stories products and a little bit of Bea Berlin's sketchbook. So what I did here was I created this as a single page layout. For this one, I did a lot of die cutting using the Mercy Tiara Kit exclusive pocket cards that are designed to go with the 12 by 12 collections. Here's the page I created to coordinate with it. Once again, a simple row of photos, repeating the same paper and adding one embellishment cluster, more or less creating a visual triangle across the two pages. Now what we're going to do is look at a very old Mercy Tiara Kit collection. It was Celebrate. That was from January 2024, and I created 5 pages with it. This one here, I did it as a double page spread, and most of the material here, the paper, comes from Chamel's Reasons to Smile collection, I think. And the embellishments, I created them with tools from my stash from Stampin' Up. So very much a multi-photo layout. It was a lot of fun to create. Anyway, so that's a double page layout created with the January 2024 release from Mercy Tiara Kits called Celebrate. Also in that Celebrate kit, there was material from the American Crafts April and Ivy collection. So I created this page with paper from that, and I created the embellishments with tools from my stash. So that big globe there is a die set from Elizabeth Craft Designs. The alphas, I think, are from Tim Holtz, and the airplanes as well from Tim Holtz. So that's just going to be a single page layout. It's actually going to be the cover page of a travel album from, I think it was from 2017. I just hadn't done the cover page yet. Now I'm going to show you another 2 layouts, starting with this one here. I created it as a single page layout. For the last few pages, I've had to cover up the photos because I do travel with other people and they don't like to be exposed on YouTube. I'm showing you there as well. I opened a flap. That's one of those flip flaps that Stampin' Up! Has taken on from Close to My Heart. Just a great way of adding extra photos on a layout there. I guess I may cut a hole in my page protector. I'm not quite sure. I'll decide that when I actually put these in an album. I'm showing you the page 2 I created to coordinate with it, a very simple 4-block grid, because the page on the left is kind of my fancy page, and the page on the right is just the complimentary page. So when it's really fancy on one side, I keep it pretty simple on the other side. This is another layout I created. This one I created with Stampin' Up's Fruit Salad 6x6 paper pack, which was one of those freebies from the celebration from January and February. Super, super cute paper pack, and there were all these fruits, and I did a lot of fussy cutting. So if you look at the embellishment clusters, those are all fussy cut fruits from that paper pack. And once again, this is a travel layout. So you can see I've got 2 kind of main photos on one page, but on the coordinating page, just a bunch of wallet size photos. Now this is going to be the very last page here. It is not one that I created with paper from my kit from January and February, but I'm pointing out that TV there. In my kit, I put this tool set, I guess, this stamp and die set called Tune In from Stampin' Up. It's in their current catalog, which is available until the end of April. It's really, really cool, that TV, and I hadn't used it, so I really wanted to use it this month, and I created this layout, basically documenting what we've been watching lately. So that's it. Those are all the 35 pages I created in January and February. And what I'm going to do is just do kind of a quick flip through of these pages again, just to give you a second look. Now, this is my first time kind of flipping over my Scrappy Kit and Plans video on a 2-month rotation. This is new to me, and I absolutely loved it. It totally fits my needs at the moment. The only collection I didn't touch was the Simple Stories Vintage Essentials. It's a collection. It's absolutely lovely. I just didn't reach for it. I hope you enjoyed this layout share. If you did, I'd greatly appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Scrapbooking Quebec, I would be honored and thrilled if you did. And if you are a subscriber, Thank you very, very much. Have a great day. I will be back tomorrow with my March and April kit. A heads up, in that video, I mentioned that I will be showing the Mercy Tiara kits for March and April. That has changed because Mercy Tiara Kits is on pause for the moment, and I pre-recorded that video. The following day, the day after my kit share tomorrow, what I will be showing you are some page kits that I will be creating with some stash, because everything I show you tomorrow on YouTube will be brand new. The following day, I will be making some page kits. So you will see all of that on my channel coming up in the next 2 days. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow on YouTube. Bye-bye.